Okay, guys. So, we had a little bit of technical difficulty here. I think we got it taken care of. If it doesn't work, I'll push her off the chair. That'll fix it.
Not fun.
So, kind of lost what I was talking about here. Probably good for you guys.
Yeah, they don't want to hear the lectures any more than your kids.
You know what, guys? Funny story. So it's my granddaughter's birthday party yesterday, and I go to talk to the kids, my kids, and they always had a thing growing up that they said I was lecturing them. When all honesty, being honest about it, what it was, when I grew up, you did what you were told to do, period. You know? And nobody would ever tell me why. You know? Go do this. Why? Because I said so. You know? Nobody, growing up, I never got, you know, if you ask too many questions, you're getting whipped. So, it got, when I had kids, I decided that I always wanted to tell them why I was making a decision. So it turns out it wasn't a very good idea, because they said that I was always lecturing them. And it's not really that I was lecturing, I just wanted them to understand why I was wanting them to do a certain thing. And I don't know, it didn't go over well with the kids. It was, we were talking about it yesterday, which is why it got brought up. Let's see, what else we got in here? So, we got a nice little board down here in the bottom, too, I'm hoping to get to. It's where the power supplies plug in. Gotta be careful ripping on these things. You wouldn't believe how many times I've busted my knuckles. Oh yeah, you guys are scrappers, you know what I want.
Probably why you should be wearing gloves.
Probably. Alright. So, I'll go through and cut all the ends off of this, throw this into copper. Extreme Performance, I believe, mentioned that inside a computer case there is no aluminum wire. So I went through and tested it. You know, I stripped out every bit of wire and then took a file to it. And sure enough, it is copper. Now, the only issue is stuff like this. My yard, I know I'll have trouble trying to pass that, you know, as copper, just because, you know, I would have to clear off a piece like this and double it over 3 or 4 times and then take it to a file. So it's easier just for me to throw it in aluminum wire, you know, and out of each unit, I'm down, what, half a pound? Server wise, and computers, it's probably take 15 of them to come up with a pound. But these will be going in the copper. Okay, let's see what else can we get into. That's nice. Alright, so on these guys right here, you'll find these a lot in servers. You just push the little tab here down. Blocking it with my finger. You push this tab down and then that'll come up and that'll loosen your card. So you guys seen that I showed you the 960 ceramics I have, both the large and small, and then I had this i960 IC chip like this. This is the first one I've seen like this. Thought that was kind of cool. I went looking for it, but I think I had mixed the, or put the IC chip in with that load of stuff that I sent to the Happy Scrapper. Which, Damien, if you're watching this, how you doing, buddy? So, let's see. I've had some really nice comments lately, and I wanted to thank you guys for it. You know, a few people saying that I've given them great advice here and there over the years. Honestly, you know, I hope I have. I look at it as, you know, if I find something out that I find important, I like to share it with you. That's a decent card. Comes with its own silver ram. Basically the same as the others, just with the extra attachments. Probably the RAID controller. I think that's what it's called. Woohoo! I just seen something else makes me happy, guys. Alright. Another P2. Another Pentium 2. And if you guys don't know about these, alright, basically, well, hang on just a minute. Alright, so what you can do, that's all you're looking at right there. You take, you can take your heat gun and get this, I think it's copper, get this piece of copper off of there. And then this inside piece here, there's a silicone die in the middle, and then there's a bunch of gold bond wires running around. So I've been saving these up. I don't even know how many, it's not that many. I don't come across them a lot anymore. But happy to see it. And then of course, what do we do with batteries, guys?
Remove them.
Ta-da! We have a winner. There was talk on Gio's Facebook page the other day. Paul Kunk, I believe is his name, posted some pictures of some lithiums that had caught fire, or maybe he had just commented. But let's see, what do we got here? We have NIMH, which is nickel metal hydride. And the places that buy boards are starting to buy these also. It's not a lot, don't get your hopes up. Nowhere near the price of lithium, but at least you're getting some cash for it. Okay, 128 megabyte. He's a baby. These red MLCCs are tantalum. I'm pretty sure I had showed you guys that before, but if I hadn't, now you know. Let me show you a couple other things. Alright, MLCCs.
Oh, you gotta get it out of the light. There we go.
That are chocolate brown are normally your ones that, if they contain palladium, they do. Alright, this is a BGA chip with the gold corner, also known as a north-south bridge, north bridge, south bridge. These little guys are IC chips. All of them have a tiny little bit of gold. I'm Honestly, I can't remember what this is called. It's some type of resistor, I believe. Alright, now see these black boxes with the line on one side and then the positive sign on the board? That is a tantalum capacitor. It's the same thing as if it was yellow. So when you see these guys with the line going across them, check your board, and if there's a plus sign there, then that will be a tantalum capacitor. These guys are thick film resistors, thin film resistors. And of course, everybody's favorite, these are ceramic oscillators. And, well, I think that's about it, guys. This little box here, let's play a little bit, shall we? I've never seen one. My guess is it's going to be filled with copper. No, lithium battery. Well, manufacturers, that's pretty stupid. Market a little bit better. You know, you wonder why these places are catching fire all the time, and you're going to make something look like a regular IC chip. Alright, so, where are we at here? Had generic RAM in here. It says value RAM. Okay. Another battery. Out. Get rid of that plastic. Let's see. Looks like a few nice pieces of brass. So yeah, we had the camera shut off on us, so I don't know if this is going to be part of the first one or if we're going to have a part 1, part 2. But by the time you're hearing me say this, you'll know. Alright. Nice, pretty brass. I showed you guys this once before. If you ever try and figure out if something is brass or something is gold, pull a stick of RAM out. You know that this edge is gold. Alright? And compare it to brass, and then compare it to whatever piece that you might be looking at. Getting lost in what I'm doing. Hey, did I tell you guys? I am like the coolest husband ever. I got my wife the perfect Valentine's Day gift. I walked in and got her a fishing pole. She's dying. Well, we're both dying. We're ready to go fishing. You know how that is. A little bit of cabin fever. I used to ice fish all the time, but I haven't, I don't know nobody that does it anymore. There was a guy advertising on that neighbor site, but it was like literally just a week or so ago. And we don't have ice here now in Ohio. It's all gone. But I may get in touch with him to go with him next year. He said he's got the gear and materials. He's never been, and he doesn't know where to go. So, dun, 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 dun. Alright. looks like I'm gonna have to take those out also. How you doing, hon?
Getting shaky.
Getting shaky.
You try standing on his chair.
That's yeah, there's gonna be like 2 people say, hey, why don't you get a nut driver set? And I got them over there somewhere. I just didn't feel like going to get them. Ta-da! There we go. Dual socket server board. I think this guy's pays like $3.25 a pound, something like that. If I had to guess, I'd put it at about 2 pounds. It might weigh a little more. Really? Yeah, I probably should have left him attached to get this guy off. So we're going to do it a different way. Isn't it fun to watch somebody else struggle with something? You're sitting there like, man, I could have got that in 12 seconds. And you're probably right. Backplane board. I get $1.70, $1.80 a pound for these guys. Now sometimes if it's the ones with the a lot of the gold pins on them, he was actually nice. Gave me $3 a pound last time for them. They were, I believe it was Cisco's. I just see that whole thing shake.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's not helping me out. It's almost, I don't even know, guys. Wait a minute. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to end the video here so I can figure out how to get that piece up. One thing I didn't show you, this guy has 3 power supplies. Things are freaking huge, but not that big. Output is 320 watt. And I think there's one more wire leading around to the front there. And then my edges here are aluminum, so I'm going to pull these off. But I think that's it. Like I said, I got to get this piece out of here and try and wrestle with it. So thank you, and Mike will see you next trip.